The moon hung low in the sky, casting a pale glow over the village of Kwasasa. The night was calm, but Amma's heart was anything but still. She lay awake, staring at the ceiling of her small room, the muffled sounds of the village drifting in through the open window. The day of the dance was only a week away, and Amma could feel the weight of it pressing down on her chest. No matter how hard she tried, her body wouldn't obey, and the fear of failure haunted her every waking moment. Suddenly, there was a soft knock on her window. Amma sat up, her heart skipping a beat. She moved to the window and peered out, only to see Kofi's familiar grin in the moonlight. She sighed, opening the window and letting him in. He climbed in quietly, careful not to make too much noise. "What are you doing here?" Amma whispered, her voice tinged with annoyance but also relief. Kofi shrugged, his grin never faltering. "Couldn't sleep. Thought you might need some company." He sat on the floor, leaning against the wall, his eyes on Amma. "You know, you're going to wear yourself out with all this worrying," he said gently. Amma sat beside him, her back against the wall, her knees pulled up to her chest. "I can't help it, Kofi. I feel like I'm drowning. The dance is everything, and I can't even move my feet without tripping." Kofi was quiet for a moment, then he reached into his bag and pulled out a small wooden flute. Amma raised an eyebrow, and Kofi shrugged again, this time a little sheepishly. "I thought maybe music might help. Not the drums, but something softer, something to calm you down." He brought the flute to his lips and began to play a soft melody, the notes floating through the room like a gentle breeze. Amma closed her eyes, letting the music wash over her. For a moment, the fear, the pressure, all of it seemed to fade away. She could feel the rhythm, not the harsh beat of the drums, but something gentler, something that spoke to her heart. She opened her eyes and looked at Kofi, who was watching her with a soft smile. "You always know what to do," she whispered, her voice filled with gratitude. Kofi lowered the flute, his eyes meeting hers. "You don't have to do this alone, Amma. I'm here. I'll always be here. And we'll figure it out, together." Amma felt a warmth spread through her chest, the fear loosening its grip, if only for a moment. She nodded, a small smile tugging at her lips. "Thank you, Kofi. I don't know what I'd do without you." Kofi grinned, his usual playfulness returning. "You'd probably be a lot less annoyed, for one." Amma rolled her eyes, but the smile on her face remained. For the first time in days, she felt a flicker of hope. Maybe, just maybe, she could find a way to dance, not for the elders, not for the village, but for herself. And with Kofi by her side, she knew she could at least try.